Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. And I very much appreciate all of you for coming over to my channel. I know y'all have saw the thumbnail, so we got some new stuff we're going to be talking about tonight, just to try to, a little bit get off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and to stop giving the ex-cast members, clicks and views. So I decided to bring some new stuff to us. How is everyone doing tonight? And I must also let Linda Gamble know I very much appreciate her for coming over, getting my channel together. She's the hardest working mod. Thank you so much, Linda Gamble. I very much appreciate it. And if you could mod for me tonight, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Let me just get some things together here. And I also ordered me a microphone so I can have more clarity for my subs here. So I'm giving you guys good content and also making sure that you guys can hear me clear as well. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. Let's see here. How many people have watched Beyond the Gates? How many people have watched Beyond the Gates so far? Put a one in the chat if you've watched Beyond the Gates. All right, and as you come in, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would very much appreciate it. And also, guys, we have to wait for our 10-minute mark so they can set up my commercials. Again, I am Drop the Tea, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. As you come in, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would very much appreciate it. Also, follow me on my other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, Drop the Tea. And then also, let me get some housekeeping out the way. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and it's for entertainment purposes only. And in my very own opinion, it's all for entertainment purposes only. Also, the Copyright Act of 1976 is listed in the chat here. And we're going to get that out the way as well. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. There is an allowance for fair use of copyrighted material for such purposes as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, and scholarship, research, and learning. I do not own the rights to any of these clips I will be showing today. Also, the copyright is also listed in the description box. Also going across the stream and also in the chat. The Copyright Act of 1976 is listed going across the screen and also in the chat as well. Also, I do not own the rights to any of these clips. Fair use, fair use. Also, anything I say on my channel is in my very own opinion. It's all alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. So let me get that going as well. All right, let's see who we have here in the building. All right, of course, we have Linda Gamble, the first one in the building. Thank you very much. Also, we have Ebony. Hello, Ebony. Hello. Make sure we got the copyright thing there of 1976. Also, you can support the channel if you would like. Got that there. Hello, Linnell. Hello. Hello, my member, Deborah. Hello. Welcome. Hello, my member, Patrina Winters. Hello. Hello, my member, Charnel. Hello. Hello, Mary Willis. Hello. Okay, so Patrina, you have watched Beyond the Gates. We got Deborah. Okay, Charnel, you haven't watched it yet. Okay. All right. Hello, Yvonne. Hello. Let's see who else we have. Hello, Rhonda. Hello. Welcome, welcome, Rhonda Moore. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, hello, Mary Willis. Who else we have in here? All right. So it looks like we got 42 people in the chat. And if you are in the bushes, come on down and give me a thumbs up and introduce yourself. Come on down and introduce yourself if you're up there in the bushes. All right, we're almost at the 10-minute mark. So we're going to be, tonight we're going to be talking about Beyond the Gates. I'm enjoying it so far. I watched the first one yesterday, and I got through the second one a little bit today. But we're going to talk about that. Also, I know Dalton, Illinois is so happy. Today they had the election when they voted Tiffany Henyard out. Jason House got 88% of the vote. Tiffany only had 500 people to vote for. They want her out of there. So Tiffany is out of there. We're going to get into that a little bit and listen to Jason House, Belcher, and some other people that was on the Clean House 2025 ticket to get Tiffany Henyard out of there. So we're going to talk about her as well. We're also going to be talking about Dr.Heavenly, how she has Funky Dinevenum coming to her defense about the homophobic rant she went on for a little bit. So we're going to talk a little bit about her. Also, we're going to talk about our queen, Melody Sheree Rogers. Melody Sheree Rogers, where I think she's talking about she might be doing another, maybe it's going to be a mimosas or a party for her fans, the millimeters, and all. So for her supporters, she's doing so good. And she's glowing. She's not, she's left Love and Marriage Huntsville behind. That's in her back rearview mirror now. So we're going to talk a little bit about her, reality queen Melanie Sheree Rogers. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Also, I just want to touch a little bit on Surviving Lake Lanier to see who all had a chance to watch that. Also, I want to give you guys a chance to watch Harlem so we can talk about that as well. Also, we're gonna get into some other stuff. I did hear on these streets that Coleslaw Choo Choo Train Curry went live trying to give business advice, but we're going to talk a little bit about her, but not too much about her. I might talk about her tomorrow because we got a lot of other stuff to talk about tonight. I am so happy for Dolton. They're halfway there with cleaning out Dalton, getting rid of Tiffany Henyard. Oh, I know they are so happy that this day has come where they can get rid of her. So we're going to get on that as well. We got 25 likes and 41 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, guys. Please and thank you. It don't cost nothing to hit the like button when you come in. Please and thank you. Glendora Jefferson, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope I'm saying your name right. Glendora, welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Bernice here. We got my member, Proud Mimi. Hello, hello. Let's see here. We got Monique. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting the channel. Let's see who else we have here. Yvonne, Harlem is playing on Prime and I think Paramount. It's with Megan Good in it. It's really, really good. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out. That's a really good movie. It's with Quinn, Cam. Oh Lord, I'm trying to think of the other two ladies' names. I'll get that in a second for us. But It's on Paramount. 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 Hope I'm saying that right. It's on there. So go check that out. Um, Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it up so you guys can see it. So if you're having a hard time finding it. All right, guys, we are through the 10-minute mark. Hello, Thelma, my member. Hello, hello, hello. All right, guys, welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea, and I very much appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart for coming over, supporting my channel. It looks like we got 50 people in the chat, so we should have 50 likes. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone is well. And also, as you come in, if you can hit the like button, everything I say on my channel is alleged in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. Also, the Copyright Act is listed in the chat of 1976. I do not own the rights to any of these clips. Hello, Judy Rogers. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we got 53 in the chat. We should have 53 likes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Drop the Tea. As you come in, if you could please hit the like button, I would very much appreciate it. And I welcome each and every one of you to my channel. So let's get started, everyone. All right, so has everyone watched Beyond the Gates? That's the new soap opera on CBS. It's really good. I'm liking the characters so far. Beyond the Gates started on February the 24th, yesterday. We have Danny, she is the daughter. We have Danny, that's the main character. We have Danny's ex-husband, which is Billy. They have Chelsea, their daughter. We have Haley is the new wife to Billy, who stole him from Danny. We have the empires of the family, which is Anita, the mother, and Vernon, the father of the Duprees. Also, we have Dr. Nicole. She is the sister to Danny. We also have characters Bradley, Martin, Vanessa, Ashley, Derek, and Ted. So it starts off with they are very rich. They are at the country club. So Anita is meeting her daughters at the country club, which are Danny and Dr. Nicole. Danny, I'm seeing is going to be a little bit of the Hellcat on this soap opera, where she was married to Bill, and he had an affair with Haley, and now they're engaged to get married. He has bought her house in the neighborhood where the Duprees live at, where they are a pillar in the community, also at the country club, and things are gonna turn worse. Where Danny is not taking the divorce so well with her and Billy, and that he goes off and marries. Well, he's getting ready to marry Haley, and Haley was somebody who the Duprees took in as kind of like a, I don't want to say so much of a foster child, but they opened their arms and their house up to her because she didn't have a family, so they were like a family to her. And she stabbed them in the back by going behind their back and having an affair with Bill, which was Danny's husband. And they're not too happy about that. And Danny is not dealing with that really real well. So, she is kind of upset about it. And she's going to let her know exactly how she feels about it. Yeah, Bill is a dog. He is. Let's see here. 46 likes and 56 in the chat. Okay, Proud Mary, you have watched it? Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? Hello, Kelly. Hello. Welcome. 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 So what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna take a look at it. 51 likes and 41 in the chat. Thank you. Hello, LaDon Calhoun. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome, LaDon. All right, so we're going to take a look at Beyond the Gates, guys. I have that up for us. And like I said, we are trying to get rid of Love and Marriage Huntsville, but we're also going to, keep, talking about Melody. And if something's going on out there, we will talk about that as well. So, without further ado, let me get into Beyond the Gates and see how you guys like it. So give me just a second here. Again, I do not own the rights to any of these clips. So let's get started, guys. And also for people who haven't watched it yet, let's get started and, just see where it's at with everyone. So let me share my screen with you guys. Let me bring it up here. Let me share it with you guys. All right, so let's get started.
GAES is about to bring their first soap opera in 25 years.
A big welcome to our new CBS family.
Beyond the Gates.
Beyond the Gates.
From one soap opera to another.
Welcome to the CBS family. Welcome.
Welcome to the family.
I can't wait to see all the drama.
I just heard CBS is getting a little soapier.
Y'all are here to take it to a whole nother level.
Can't wait to see what's beyond the gates. Be there.
CBS is about to bring their first.
Oh my god, it's happening today!
Beyond the Gates premieres
Today.
The joy I'm feeling is not unexpected.
Make sure you tune in today for episode 1.
The show is amazing. We are so excited.
Make sure to catch it on CBS and Paramount Plus
Today.
Oh my god!
P&G soap opera quiz.
Yes.
Tell you now, I'm going to get 0 answers correctly.
I've studied my history. Well,
I was like, trick.
You gotta know that. You gotta know that.
Very cute. Very cute.
Give me. All right, so you guys give me just a second. We're gonna pick back up on it. One second. All right, guys. So let's see here. All right, let's get back into it, guys.
Soap opera, but they make Tide and all those other things.
It was white naphtha soap, first soap on a soap opera, but it was all part of P&G.
all of the above. All right. Okay, let's go. Erna Phillips, our goddess who gave us daytime drama.
Now on Beyond the Gates.
Tamara.
The Grand Dame, our Mama Tamara.
That would be me, Tamara Tooney.
On CBS
Monday through Friday.
and also streaming on Paramount Plus.
Do not come to me for soap trivia.
P&G soap opera quiz.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we got here.
soap opera. That was true soap opera.
That was everything. That was everything.
I'm here for it.
So we can expect lots of
so here
drama.
for it.
You are in for a treat with Beyond the Gates. Chef, this.
That was true soap opera. That was true.
Okay, let's see what else we got here. These are
Us before watching the premiere of Beyond the Gates.
all right. So let's see. Give me just a second here. Let me get to these are some of, this is the pillar of their family. That's the mom and that's the dad. And they look really, really nice. So let's see. So this is where y'all can watch it Monday through Friday. CBS. So let's see what else we have here. And y'all know Karen is in here as well. Karen, what is her name? Henyard, the one that going to court right now for the DUI. Karen Huger, there we go. Right here. She's in it as well. She's in here. Karen Huger is in Beyond the Gates. If y'all did not know that, yes, she's in it.
I can't believe I'm going to be living in Fairmont Crest. Inside these gates, the Dupree rule this community. Good luck, honey. You're gonna need it.
You are a Dupree woman. We don't turn our power over to anyone.
Tonight, we bury your influence over my family.
We can't just look like an ordinary family. We have to be extraordinary.
I have been very fortunate in life.
It must be wonderful to be you, with your perfect husband and your perfect marriage. I will be putting all of my effort into making Bill and Haley pay.
We're getting married tomorrow!
And I'm gonna tell you something, you didn't make me, and your father didn't make me either.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a father. My social media presence is about to become more important than ever. I'm gonna shake things up.
You're one of the sexiest women I've ever laid eyes on.
This baby is ready. I've got nothing to worry about, okay? We got this.
I should get you out of here.
This first. Your plan was genius.
The day I've dreamed about.
Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
I can't believe I'm going to be living in Fairmont Crest. Inside these gates, the Dupree rule this community. Good luck, honey. You're gonna need it.
You are a Dupree woman. We don't turn our power over to anyone.
Tonight, we bury your influence over my family.
We can't just look like an ordinary family. We have to be extraordinary.
I have been very fortunate in life.
It must be wonderful to be you, with your perfect husband and your perfect marriage. I will be putting all of my effort into making Bill and Haley pay.
We're getting married tomorrow!
And I'm gonna tell you something, you didn't make me, and your father didn't make me either.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a father. My social media presence is about to become more important than ever. I'm gonna shake things up.
You're one of the sexiest women I've ever laid eyes on.
This baby is ready. I've got nothing to worry about, okay? We got this.
I should get you out of here.
This first. Your plan was genius.
The day I've dreamed about.
Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing, guys. What did you guys think? What do you guys think? This is going to be steamy. This is going to be good, guys. This is going to be good. Okay, somebody says Mary Willis's poor Marlene had to go back to work. I'm sorry to hear that about Marlene. 56 likes and 42 in the chat. Okay. Everybody, welcome. LaDon Calhoun. Welcome, welcome. Monique, welcome, welcome. Okay, Kelly, you like it so far? Okay, all right, okay. We're going to be talking about it every day because it comes on every day. So if y'all are into Beyond the Gates, I'm going to be showing clips of Beyond the Gate. We're going to, I'm going to drop the link because I want, people who have watched Beyond the Gate, the first, from yesterday, to let me know how they enjoyed it, or you can put it in the chat. Okay, Linda. Okay, you're hooked already. Okay, yeah, I'm hooked too. All right. Thank you, Mary Willis. All right. Hello, Lori Bell Carter. Hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, Miss J. Hello, hello. Let's see who else is in here. Shaquanda. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Everyone, welcome Shaquanda. And Linda be on it. Linda, she see somebody new in the chat. She be on it. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Bernice says she hasn't recorded, but hasn't watched it yet. It's good. You're going to get hooked. You said the Clear Woman, she was on Southern Charm the first few seasons. Okay. Kelly says she likes Davis from Queen Sugar, and Clifton Davis has been fine since I was a little girl. Sure, he sure has. Okay, 71 likes and 66 in the chat. Thank you. Okay, he's not aging. Okay. Yep, it's really good. We're going to be talking about it every day, guys. Is this Alice Shaw says she's hooked already? Okay. All right. You love the fashions? Okay. All right. Yes. You know us Black women can dress our butt off. Hello, welcome, welcome. We got a lot of new people in here. Thank you. Okay, Sonia be up on everything. Sonia said she watched both episodes. How do you like it so far? I think Karen, she might be part of it. She made an appearance in here. She might be part of it. We got 53 in the chat, so we should have 53 likes. 20 plus. Okay. All right. So I'm liking the first part of it, but I think Danny, she's going to be the firecracker. And this Bill, her ex-husband, it's something up with him, so I'm kind of keeping my eye on him. Also, her daughter, Chelsea the influencer, I hope that goes well for her. She looks like she's doing a really good job with her modeling and being an influencer, so we hope that goes well for her. I'm trying to fill out Dr. Nicole because they said she has a perfect husband, so I'm trying to fill her out as well. Anita and Vernon, the mother and father, they look like they had some stuff going on. Like don't mess with their family. They'll come for you. So this is going to be really good. I don't know. Vanessa, who is the real estate agent, the clear lady. I'm on the fence with her. It looks like she's trying to play both sides. So we're going to see about that. Okay, Linda says that Karen is part of the cast. Miss J says she thinks Karen was an extra with a little speaking part. Okay. My member Proud Mimi said Bill is the atomic dog. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I got my eye on him. Sonia says, I think Karen just made an appearance because she was only sitting at the bar. Okay. All right. Go Karen. Yes, Monique, that was Karen. So let's just see a little bit more. I made sure that I have them on my Instagram feed as well, so we can see what's going on with them. 67 in the chat. So let's see what else is going on with this here. Let's see. Let me see what else is going on. Let's see what else they have here. Let's see. Yeah, they the matriarch of the family. I think Dr. Nicole is like the good daughter. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Yes, Beyond the Gates is for to be on fire, y'all. They are going to be on fire.
It's about to get messy.
You're about to come beyond the gates.
It's about to get messy.
So
you're about to come beyond the gates.
Danny is upset. She is she doesn't want to let go of her husband, even though they're divorced. She doesn't want to let go of him. So that's another thing. So let's see what they're talking about here. Let me see.
Wait for you to see all the drama unfold.
Be sure to tune in.
Get ready. We are the Dupree family, and we are thrilled to announce the premiere of our new daytime drama, Beyond the Gates.
It's coming to CBS so soon.
And we can't wait for you to see all the drama unfold.
Be sure to tune in.
Get ready. We are.
Okay, so let's see what else they got here. Let me just look to see what else they have here. So I guess this is what they have so far for Beyond the Gates. Let me see.
Good morning, Mrs. Dupree.
Have you spoken to Danny?
Danny was blindsided by Bill and Haley's affair.
Well, so much for stop by for a cup of coffee.
It warms my heart to see this beautiful family. I am so proud of every one of you.
Does my legacy ever feel like a burden?
It's a lot to live up to.
Now you need to remember who you are. A Dupree woman. Find your inner strength.
Once we launch my purse line, we'll be on our way to giving the Kardashians a run for their money. I'm gonna shake things up.
A cycle of anger isn't healthy.
I'll be healthy again as soon as I make a couple of cheaters pay for blowing up my life.
There were a number of times when you or a member of your family needed a favor. This is a situation where you owe me one. Have a nice rest of your day.
It sounds like someone deliberately tried to hurt you.
Sounds like attempted murder.
I can't imagine how terrified you must have been.
I found out who did this.
I love you, Derek.
For one night, let me remind you who you still are.
I fell in love with an inconvenient man.
Now you have to deal with the inconvenient consequences. You see how that works?
You couldn't possibly hurt me more than you already have.
Don't try me.
We've got a problem.
Protecting the family is our priority.
Agreed.
See you around the neighborhood.
Beyond the Gates, new daytime series premieres CBS Monday, February 24th, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Okay, so let me stop sharing. All right, guys, so we're going to be getting into Beyond the Gates. 80 likes and 68 in the chat. Thank you so much, Linda Gamble. Yeah, it looks good. Martin looks familiar. What else has he played in? I don't know what else he's played in. But it looks like it's going to be great. Like I said, I watched a little bit of the second episode today. So I'm going to finish watching that tonight. Also, I like the all African American characters in there. Mostly, all of them are African American. That's what makes me really intrigued about it. Something for us. Usually the soap operas usually had a lot of the Caucasians in it, and now they have a lot of the African American in it. So I'm so happy about that. And they have some Caucasian people in there too. So that's okay as well. But I like that it has a lot of us in there. So I'm happy about that. And when there's like a rich family, which are the Duprees, it's going to be some mess. It's going to be some scandals, I think. Some get even with people, don't mess with their family. So Bill and I think the mother and father, which are Anita and Vernon, they're going to have some problems with Bill. I can see that already. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to talk about it every day because it's on every day. So we're going to talk about it every day. I like when Danny, she slapped Haley. She deserved that. So I like that part. I do want to get into more about Dr. Nicole's husband, since he's supposed to be such a good man, Savannah. So we're going to get into that. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully there are no affairs going on with Vernon, hopefully, which is the father of the family, and Anita, the mother. So hopefully we don't see no affairs or anything going on between them. So we're going to see how that goes. That was all that we had so far for them, but I do have them on my feed here so I can get information every day as well. And like I said, some of the main characters are Danny, Bill, Haley, Anita, Vernon, Dr. Nicole, and then also some of their children. And also Vanessa, we can't forget about her. So we're going to see, what happens here and where it takes us. We're going to see. Also, we're going to get into Tiffany Henyard. Y'all know she's the mayor of Dolton. Today was finally the day they had the election. And Tiffany is out of there, guys. As the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, Jason House got 88% of the vote. Tiffany Henyard only got 500. So we're going to take a look at that to see how this unfolded with Tiffany. She is so ghetto, y'all. So ghetto. So ghetto. So ghetto. So we're just going to look a little bit at her to see what happened. So we're just going to take a look at her to see what happened today with her, with the votes that came in. So let's get to her. Let's get to her, guys.
Several suburbs are holding mayoral primary election today, including Dalton, embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard facing a challenge. Are voters ready for a change?
Dane Placco is live with a closer look at the race. Dane?
Yeah, we're at the Diekman Elementary School here in Dolton, which today is doubling as a polling place. And as a matter of fact, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard herself voted here just about a half hour ago. Now, we've been talking to some of the Dolton residents coming and going today to vote, most of whom, in fact, all of whom told us they're ready for a change.
I think it's over. You got to do something good with the power you get if you just throw it away.
Previous mayor, she ran into some challenges. She started out really strong and, had a lot of support. But now the way the village is going, it's just time for a new direction.
Higher than a normal, usually, but yeah.
These municipal elections are generally lightly attended, but we're told turnout has been very heavy here in Dalton, which has become the center of national attention because of its controversial and flamboyant Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who's also the subject of an ongoing federal investigation into spending, hiring, and contracts. An investigation by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot found the App Village millions of dollars in the red, with hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card expenditures that just could not be explained. Henyard was actually voted out of office a couple years ago in a recall election, but those results were overturned in court. Now, over the last few months, the village government has descended into chaos, with meetings being canceled or disrupted and little or no legislation getting approved. Henyard is being challenged by Dolton trustee Jason House, who told us a short time ago he's optimistic about becoming Dolton's next mayor.
What are you seeing on the ground today?
On the ground, we're seeing a good turnout of residents. People's voices will be heard at a higher level than it was before, and a lot of support. So we expect the victory tonight.
I think that people didn't give me a chance. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. When I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So every year it was something else. Then they took me off the bank account. And then the next year was something else. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern. And I want the opportunity to govern my town.
Henyard is also claiming that there was election suppression here in Dolton, although she didn't specify exactly how. I also asked her what she plans to do if she doesn't win tonight, and her answer was very interesting. I'll have more about that at 5 o'clock. Polls here close at 7 o'clock this evening. Live in Dolton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Thank you, Dane. Calumet City is facing its own contested race for mayor and city council. All 7 aldermen, the city treasurer, and the city clerk face opponents. Mayor Thaddeus Jones is also being challenged by James Patton, alderman in the 6th Ward. Jones was elected mayor in 2021. In Cicero, town president Larry Dominic is being challenged by Esteban Rodriguez.
Okay, so guys. All right, guys. So Tiffany Henyard, I'm going to get into that, what happened with the race. So let's see. I want to show y'all what happened. Give me 1 second. I'm always rooting for our sisters, our brothers, but you got to do right when you get power and the position. You have to do right. You can't get in there and forget about the people who put you there. And this young lady was so disrespectful, so ghetto. And you've been told when you at work, you talk like a profession. When you at home, you talk how you want to talk. But this lady just, was just an embarrassment. She was just an embarrassment. Here she is right now, rapping. There's nothing wrong with rapping. I like rap myself. But she was just too much. So let me just show y'all what happened here. Why do I not have any sound, guys? What's going on here? Give me just a second. Where is my sound at? Oh, here we go.
Hoping for a good turnout. A lot of people outside of Dalton have heard about the political controversies here, but it's the voters who get to decide whether their mayor gets a second term.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard rolled up to the Lester Long Fieldhouse with the car stereo turned up, playing her campaign song, Feed the People, which she shared on her social media. She says it symbolizes the good things she has done for the village of Dolton.
I think people should do their research before they judge. I've always given back to my community. I always done what's right for my community. And I think today the people will stand with their mayor, Tiffany Henyard.
Henyard is the focus of an FBI investigation, an independent investigation by former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Her spending on lavish Las Vegas trips has been called into question.
We're kind of like a joke, our mayor, and that's not a good thing, and it's embarrassing.
For a resident, it's disappointing and it's almost embarrassing because when it comes to someone representing a community and a village as a whole, you want them to represent the entire community and not just a certain part of the community.
Try to get a change for Dalton because right now we've been on the news, it's been embarrassing, so we just, everyone needs a change.
Not only is Ms. Henyard depriving the public of what they deserve, it's also costing the village money. So day one, every record that we have will be turned over. And we've already started demonstrating that by recreating a new website, putting many documents on there. And as we work with a new administration, it'll be a lot easier, a lot more seamless, and residents will get the service they deserve.
The challenger, trustee Jason House, says that he will unite Dalton. He says the Board of Trustees has already made changes to reflect more transparency in government here. In Dalton, Joni Lum, Fox 32, Chicago.
Okay. So we're going to see that Jason House did win. Let me get off of here. Jason House did win the race. Tiffany only got 500. So we're going to see Jason House win.
We are learned that trustee Jason House has won 88% of the votes. We are waiting to talk to the mayor-elect in his first interview since the polls closed at 7 o'clock. Here it is going on 8 o'clock and on this, 7:45 going on 8 o'clock in this election day Tuesday. We have the mayor-elect right here. We're going to try to talk to the mayor. Mayor-elect Jason House, congratulations on your win tonight. You're live on CBS News Chicago. Let's talk about it. 88% of the votes, the voters decided. How do you feel tonight?
I feel ecstatic. The voters have spoken. They've spoken in a loud way. And I've said it before, and I'll always say it. This does not represent Dalton. We had one rogue individual. I'm sure Dalton is proud, and we are happy that we're ready to change the narrative.
I mean, you have been campaigning for some time, but it's one thing to see the amount of people who came out. Your challenger, Mayor Tiffany Henyard, did not even get 1,000 votes. What does that say overall to the message that you had going, sir?
Well, it's not to the message. It's the message that the people have said. The people have said we're fed up. They expect more, and they're going to expect more from this administration or from the future administrations. I'm proud of the residents of Dalton. I think their voice has been heard very loud and clear.
How do you feel? Let's talk about it. I mean, it's been, there was a lot of things said about you and things of that nature in this campaign from the Mayor Tiffany Henyard as now the title Mayor-elect Jason House. How does this feel? Has it sunk in for you?
Well, it hasn't sunk in, and it's I'm the Democratic nominee.
I understand.
There's one more race to be run. We can't put the cart before the horse. And I'm just proud of our team, proud of the campaign staff, proud of the volunteers, proud of the residents for showing up.
You said when I talked to you earlier today that you would reach out to Mayor Tiffany Henyard if you prevail. Has there been any conversation? Has she reached out to you, sir?
Well, she has not reached out to me. And candidly, you gave me some numbers that I didn't know. I knew that we were ahead, of course, but I didn't know the numbers. I'm still going to get in good with the team and assess where we're at, what we have to do for our next steps.
All right. How optimistic are you that you can also prevail in this general election in April?
I'm equally as optimistic. Our team has been working, the trustees, myself, we've been listening to the residents. We'll continue to do that. And I feel that's what we demonstrated, and that's what we're working towards.
My final question to you: if you can tell Mayor Henyard anything at this moment, what do you tell her, sir?
I would say the same thing to her as any other elected officials. Listen to the voices of the residents.
There are still ongoing investigations, ongoing probes. Do you believe that they should continue? And ultimately, what do you think they will show, sir?
Well, I feel any activity that's done is incorrect. That should continue to be followed. And so, if there's a FBI investigation, of course, I don't get to say so over it anyway. But I feel certainly that should move forward. Our focus is the Village of Dalton. What's best for the residents.
All right. Anything else you want to add about your victory tonight?
I'm just excited to celebrate. I'm proud of our team. Clerk Allison Key, Trustee Brittany Norwood, Trustee Kiana Belcher, both reelected, and Trustee Edward Steve coming back on the board. So I'm proud of our team. I can say thank you 100 times. There's a million people that to thank in this process.
Was this a difficult race to run? I mean, we know you ran previously, I think in 2009, correct? As for mayor, correct?
Correct.
But you served previously, you were on the ticket with her. What is it that ultimately changed when it came down to the last 4 years, sir?
For the last 4 years, she was taking us in the wrong direction. The board saw that. And
all right, guys. So they have got Tiffany out of there. So Jason House will go on to an incumbent in April, but Tiffany Henyard is out of there. Tiffany Henyard is gone. Let's see, we got 84 likes and 73 in the chat. So if anybody don't know about Tiffany Henyard, the daughter of mayor, she was a corrupt mayor. Also, she was dating a married man. Also, her daughter is by a married man where he is trying to get custody of her as well. She was taking the town in the wrong direction. She was acting like some type of a thug, like a mob boss or something. So a lot of money came up missing. She didn't follow the directions of the town. When they vote on stuff, like if a large amount of money is spent, she needed to get approval from the board. She never did it. She just went on and spent the money. A lot of money is missing from Dalton, and she cannot account for it. She was going out to Vegas, buying all type of food at Ruth Chris, just doing any and everything she wanted to do. She never listened to nobody. She was rude to all of the trustees. She would talk to them like they were kids. Shut up. Let me educate you. She was just so rude. She was even disrespectful to, the board, some of the board women that were on, that were trustee, that was old enough to be her mom. She was so rude and disrespectful to those people. So I'm glad they got her out of there and she can go on about her business. Hello, Deidre. Hello. He said Clifton Davis looks good as always, Monique, as always. I hope they pick Tiffany in the next episode of Scam Guts on Hulu. Let me see. What'd you say? Scam Goddess of Hulu. She should be on there. Proud Mimi. Hello, hello. Yes, Deidre, that's the fighting mayor. Martin, the son, was in Zatima. Okay, Kelly. Yeah, she's trash. She was just so disrespectful. And like I said, I be rooting for our sisters and brothers when they get in power. But if you're going to get in there and not do right and just do corruption, then no, I don't care. Because, one thing she always said, y'all black. Yes, we're black, but we ain't no fool either. Just because we black, we ain't going to keep on sitting up here and letting you take the town to the gutter. 90 likes and 69 in the chat. Yes, Danny is about to lose it. Yes. Tiffany was so sure that she would win. Yes. She was saying she was going to win in a landslide. I've been watching it all today. She's out there rapping, saying she's going to win in a landslide, And then this is another thing. Her boyfriend, he was getting paid $100,000 a year for the youth. He was in charge of some type of youth program, but he didn't start any youth program. We didn't see anything that he was doing for the youth, and he was getting paid $100,000. Also, when they went to look in his personnel file, he only had 2 pieces of paper. There was no background check done. The only thing that was in that folder was how he was supposed to get paid. No write-ups, no nothing. And he got into a fight at one of the town halls with Jedediah, which is a community advocate, and then her ex-boyfriend LeVar. So he was on Jedediah's side, and they got into it with Kamar Woods, which is her boyfriend, which is a married man that she's going with. He's talking about he getting a divorce. You've been trying to get a divorce for 4 years, sir, and it ain't moved nowhere. So she was going with him. And that looks really bad for a married to be running around the town with a married man and everybody know he's married. And then get this, his wife worked at the food pantry. That Tiffany was over the food pantry. So I guess the wife was like, well, she gonna let him run around with her because everybody said that he was just using her for money and stuff like that and for her clout and her power. So I think that's why he didn't really push the issue with divorcing his wife, because he was getting all of the money from Tiffany. Tiffany was the mayor, and also she was a supervisor of Dolton Township. So she was making over $300,000 and some a year. Also the corruption in the town where people would lose their house, then her team would go behind the people and buy the house for little to nothing. And this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, all alleged. So she was corrupt, had her mother driveway paved, and y'all know that cost a lot of money with the taxpayers' money. This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So there's a lot of money that's not accounted for both the Thornton Township and also Dalton. There's a lot of money. When she came in there, both of them had surpluses. Now they're in the negative. And she always saying that she's going to show the receipts. There's no receipts. She gets on her YouTube channel and puts up garbage. No receipts. There was a check wrote for $500,000. If you had work done for $500,000, you should have an invoice of what was done. She never can provide it. She keeps saying she's going to put it on her YouTube channel. Why do the people of Dalton and the village and then Thornton Township have to go on your YouTube channel to see where you spent this money at? It should be showed by FOIA requests where you spent the money at. And when they send for a FOIA request, she won't even let anybody send them information out about it. The news people have to go to court to sue her. It'd be all type of mess that's going on with her. So this is what she deserves. She didn't even get 1,000 votes. She only got 500 votes. And then everybody know when you're doing an election, you cannot use any of like the township or the Dalton of Illinois information for your election campaign. She got the township buses going to go pick up residents to bring them to the voting booth. That's not what that's for. That's for if they need to go to the doctor and things like that. So she was trying to think, she thought that if she used the township buses to go pick up all the elderly people that she played bingo with and they win stuff, that they would, help her win. So she had 2 of the Dalton buses that she went to go pick up residents in to bring them out there to vote, and she was not supposed to do that. But she did it anyway. Like I say, she do what she wants to do. And it's a shame. So I'm glad that she's out of there. There's no more ghetto mayor or super mayor Tiffany Henyard anymore. I'm glad she gone, because she was just an embarrassment. It was so bad. It was all even on the cable news, CNN, people talking about her. And it makes us look bad as, a black female or our black community when you do get the power and you don't do right with it. She's been investigated right now by the FBI. So it was said that the FBI is going to come for her, but they wanted to wait to after the election so it doesn't look like voter suppression or voter interference or something to that effect. So hopefully they see she lost, and hopefully that they can come pick her up. Let me know how y'all feel in the chat about it. Have y'all heard about the super mayor Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, and also the supervisor of Thornton Township in Illinois? Let me know what y'all think about her losing. Yes, she was, Deidre. 95 likes and 70 in the chat. The race looks, this race looks a mess, period. Okay. Yes, Patricia T, she's out of there. Hello, Pisces Life. Yeah, she was a mess. She was a mess, y'all. You know, she didn't deserve that position. Tiffany and her administration are that of the orange man, of the orange man, and he's. Hello, my member, all the tea in China. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, I believe, you know, now that she's not the mayor or anything else like that, he's going to go back to his wife. And I hope they clean up the police department, because she was running that police department. They never did none to her or her boyfriend. Yep. Yeah, she needs to be locked up. Yep, she is a hook in the crook, sleight of hand, taking money. Yes, she robbed that. She robbed them, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. So it's Tiffany, CK, sister. She might be. I wouldn't put it back. Past them, they act just alike, Sophia. I don't know. I thought when our people get in charge, they were gonna look out for us, but they get the power and don't do what they're supposed to do. I'm recording and watching the show every day. We've been watching the Clear Folks for years, so I know we need to be watching this show. I'm just happy it's big on NBC after what they did to Joy Reid. Yes, I feel so sad. I'm sad for Joy Reid, but don't worry about Joy. She gonna pop back. She gonna pop back, like she's gonna start her YouTube channel like Don Lemon did, Chris Cuomo did, and a lot of others. Yes. Thelma, my member, she said she is going to jail. Yes. 104 likes and 67 in the chat. Hello, K6. Welcome, welcome. You said back to flipping burgers. Yes. I don't know Tiffany was really a mayor. I thought she was a character in a show. Where have I been? Oh no, this is real, Kelly. This was the mayor and also a mayor of Dalton, Illinois, and also she is the supervisor of Thornton Township, Illinois. Hello, K6. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming over to give my channel a shot. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate all the new people that's in the chat, and also my forever ones that be rocking with me. I very much appreciate you guys. Monique says, will she got well, she got to go if you don't right in the office period. If you don't do right, you got to go. I know what you were trying to say. Hello, Misty. Hello, hello. Reworks, hello, hello, hello. Deborah said a chant she about bankrupt the city. Yes, they probably gonna have to go do bankruptcy because she has told that city up. They can't even get insurance for the village because the insurance companies do not want to insure the town while Tiffany is mayor or the supervisor of Illinois, of Dolton Township, and also, Dalton, Illinois. They don't want to give insurance for that town if Tiffany's going to continue to be the mayor. Also with Thornton Township, as her the supervisor, they don't want to give insurance either because they don't trust her. They say she's a crook. Tiffany was a pure thug. She acted so ratchet and ghetto. Oh my God. At least have some type of dignity and respect when you up here in front of all these people. Eyes are all on Dalton. Talk with some sense. Yes, Judy, she's a pure thug. A thug. You right about that? She was a thug. But they got on up out of there. I don't think she's gonna call and congratulate Jason House, Belcher and them. I don't think she's gonna do that. Stan Brown, them, no. And Jetta Dyer really came through for Dalton with, Jetta Dye, he's the activist that they call to come help them. He really came through for them, putting them on the news, getting everything out that Tiffany was doing. So he did a wonderful job for Thornton Township, the black activist. So he did great with helping that Dalton. So congratulations to him as well for pulling through to help, for helping Dalton get rid of this corrupt mayor. And, my whole thing is this. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care if you're white, black, purple, orange, or green. And I don't like when people try to throw that black card in there. Y'all black, and y'all doing this to a black single woman. The black single woman should do right and quit stealing money with her and her married boyfriend. So she was just terrible, guys. Deborah, my memory, she says, well, she does look like Lil Wayne, so maybe she can take her show on the road. Yeah, take it on the road, because she was terrible. And I was looking at a clip. Allegedly, Lil Wayne was so high on the stage, he couldn't even remember the lyrics to a song. He was mumbling. I don't know what's wrong with Lil Wayne. And he wanted to perform at the Super Bowl. Hell no. Hell no. Melody, it looks like they were saying that she is supposed to be getting together it's going to be a party or either another mimosas with Melody. For her fans and her millimeters. So I'm just trying to look to see if I see anything on here. Let me see. Let's see our girl Mel here. Let's see what she's up to. Mel looking good, baby.
Yeah, y'all. That's why I'm here. Good.
And Canavis, he's a really good worker. He be right there by Melanie's side, making sure everything get done.
Yeah, y'all. That's why I'm here.
For all of them are. Davis is Deborah, her trainer. I think that's her name. She's a good worker too. All of them do good work. But Canavis, I just see Canavis a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
So I know a lot of people said they have already got their tracking. So they've got the tracking already. So Melody is on it. Let me just see what else was going on here. Let me just see what else was going on here, guys. There was something going on about she was supposed to it was something about it was something about it was supposed to be some type of I think it was some type of party she was going to be doing or something to that effect. That she was supposed to be getting together. I heard that from someone else that they were supposed to be that there were possibly going to be possibly a Melicon. Did y'all hear anything about possibly Melanie was going to get the Melicon going? So I was just trying to see if I seen anything about Melicon. Baby, Melanie is a boss, baby. She just, just make you think you could do anything. Melanie is a boss, baby. Melanie is a boss. She don't let nothing stop her from what she got going on.
Who's going to be there to build me right back up? My God, every time you try to say that I can't, guess who's going to show me that I can? My God, every time that you try to throw me down, guess who's going to be the one to show me that I can really be up? My God. So I am her because my God created me to be her. Thank you. And just in case you don't know what I mean when I say God chose me, you didn't. Let me help you understand. Every time a person tries to knock me down, guess who's going to be there to build me right back up? My God. Every time you try to say that I can't, guess who's going to show me that I can? My God. Every time that you try to throw me down, guess who's going to be the one to show me that I can really be up? My God. So I am her because my God created me to be her. Thank you.
All right.
And just in case you don't know what I mean when I say,
I loved it that. I love that. Just motivational speaking. I love motivational motivational speakers. Excuse me. I love to go hear motivational speakers. That just does something to me. And I love to hear Melody. I love to hear Melanie talk when she do motivational speaking. I love to hear Melanie talk when she does that. I'm sure everybody saw this here, which is the blueprint right here. That is beautiful. Melanie is the blueprint. That is beautiful. Give me 1 second. I just wanted to check something here. Okay. Give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, let's get into her for a second here. Okay, so we got a lot about that. So yeah, so we got to be on the lookout for possibly Melicon or some type of party. But what I heard that it was supposed to be a party for her millimeters and her supporters. If anybody has heard that, let me know in the chat. Oh, thank you, Misty. You subscribed. Thank you so much. Hello, Lady Pooh, my member. Hello, hello. If you want to help Linda Gamble mod, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna have to start paying my mod, Linda, my mods, Linda and Lady Pooh. I'm gonna have to start trying to settle something, get something set up with you guys because y'all do such a great job. So I don't care if it's a little something. I just want to give y'all something every month for modding for me, because I very much appreciate you guys. Let's see here. K6 says, I wonder what will happen to her sidekick, the big guy, since her boyfriend and William were termed as well. Yeah, let's see what that's Keith Price. Let's see what's going to happen with him. He says he is the supervisor for the food pantry, and also he is Mayor Tiffany Henyard's assistant. Exactly, I am holding up for wrong. Exactly, I am not holding up for wrongdoing because she's black. That's what I'm saying, Patricia. People think because that we all black, that if somebody is doing wrong, we don't supposed to say nothing because they're black. I don't care if you red, purple, green, or blue. You doing wrong, you're doing wrong. I'm not gonna hold up for you. I don't care. And the way she talked to her elders, it just made me sick to my stomach. You said Kendra did a great job at the Super Bowl. Yes. You was on Melanie Live. Linda, did she say something about I didn't quite hear. She's supposed to be doing something for her supporters and her millimeters. Am I not? Did I hear that correctly? Let me know in the chat, Linda. Hell no, I don't care what color you is. You wrong, you're wrong. You believe that the big guy is Tiffany's sidekick. So we have the guy with the braids. I forgot his name. The dark-skinned guy with the braids who got allegedly all the what do you call them? Airbnbs that you're not supposed to have in Dalton within a certain range or something, and she let him create all kind of Airbnbs. So hopefully they get rid of those. I don't know what she was talking about. The mayor, Tiffany Henyard, was there for, I think, 3 or 4 years as mayor, if I'm not mistaken. 116 likes and 74 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Yes, she was deciding if she was going to have it in Atlanta or Huntsville, allegedly. Yes, I'm there. Whenever she have it, I am there. I am there. But I kind of been having like mixed thoughts because of all these planes. They've been doing, they've been getting into accidents or have to do emergency landing. But I just, say, look, I'm just pray to God that He takes me wherever I'm going and brings me back. That's all we can do. We can't live in fear. So I have a trip coming up in April with Sassy, T from the 803, T Talk with Your Girl, and Sandra P. And some of our other subs are going to be coming as well. And like I said, if you are a member, anytime we go on a trip or do meet and greet, all that information will be given to you guys first. And the members only post. Oh, and don't think I forgot. I know I got to put another post up there because I have to. If you're doing the challenge, if you want to put the information in there as well or DM it to me, so we can see where we're at. I would very much appreciate it. If you are a members only, you know what I'm talking about. You want to DM me your information, and so I can keep track of it. Let's see what else. Thelma says, I can't wait until Mill decides the location so I can meet everyone. All right, Thelma, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys as well. Okay, yes, okay. Sometimes I think I'm half sleep. And when you start getting older, you forget stuff. And but you know what? What guys? I've been taking that Macho Mind goalie that I bought off of the TikTok live with Mel, and that's been really keeping me focused. It's like for focus and health, which like brain fog and stuff. So that Macho Mind, I really like that. It's the green bottle of goalies that Melanie was selling on her live. So that's really does good. I take maybe 2 or 3 of them a day. And it helps with a lot of your brain fog, so you can remember, you stay focused on what task you're doing. So those work really good. Hello, Pat Dryer 64. Pat Dryer 64, my member. Hello, hello. Judy, I was thinking the same thing. They need to get rid of that police department and hire a whole new force because they are corrupt too. Thank you, K6, for becoming a member. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you guys. I'm driving Ellen's 3.5 hours and Huntsville 8 hours. Okay, you're gonna drive? Okay. Yes, K6 and Misty, thank you for subscribing. I very much appreciate that. Thank you guys. Oh, okay, you said Atlanta, because I was like, okay, wait a minute. We all make mistakes, and I be knowing what you guys mainly are saying. 128 likes and 65 in the chat. Thank you. Mel has a spirit of excellence and hard work. Yes, she has really good work ethics, and I love to hear her speak, especially when she does speaking engagements. And she's a motivational speaker, so I love to hear her speak. She speaks power into you, and that's one of the things that made me really start tuning in to Love and Marriage Huntsville and start going to her events like Mimosas with Melody, the Winter Wonderland. I love when she talks, and then she brings other people that be on her panel that gives you a lot of important information that you can use in your day-to-day life. A lot of y'all know she had Chris Sands at one of her events. That's a millionaire. He does a lot with stocks and things like that. So once I, heard him speak and different things like that, I started doing investments as well. And I try to listen to him every day. He has like which stocks to buy and things like that. And then also my son is into stocks as well. So I kind of go with that. But right now it's kind of down because of the orange man with all this bullshit he's doing. And anyone who has lost their job, my hearts go out to you guys. I feel so bad. Even if, I know some people voted for Trump, the orange man, but people are like surprised that this is happening. This man told you exactly what he was going to do. They told you that he was doing the, the Project 2025. And they told y'all. And people didn't listen. Oh, he's not going to do that. And now all these federal workers are losing their jobs. I feel bad for them. And also the farmers who are losing their farms. People who have uprooted their life to move to a city for a government job, then get here for a month or so. Some people say they wasn't even done packing and then they get fired. So I feel really, really bad for those people. but he told you what he was going to do. The immigrants, the Cubans, the Latinos, he told y'all what he was going to do. This man was even trying to deport people with birthright citizenship. If the court wouldn't have stopped him, he was going to send those people back as well. So, but I do feel sorry for anyone who has lost their job. My prayers go out to you guys. I hope you guys find another job. But my prayers do go out to you guys who have lost your jobs. I know you got family and bills and things like that to take care of, but my heart goes out to you guys. A lot of stuff that Elon Musk is dismantling is government jobs that we need, for, everyday, life. And he's, people who, they were working on like the bird flu, cancer research, AIDS research. He has dismantled all of that. But some people say that people are getting out of Doge because they say they cannot stand to see him break up these federal jobs that we need to have in the United States. So some people are even quitting Doge, and now they say, okay, him and the Orange Man are going too far. Also, they do not want African Americans in the Army, Navy. They don't want the colonels, the captains. He just fired another, I think he was a lieutenant, a black man, been there for a long time. He fired him. So we just got to keep praying, stay prayed up, because they are dismantling everything up there in the government. So keep your eyes and ears open to, the news and the streets and things like that, because there's a lot of stuff that they're dismantling. And people got to understand this. Just because they're waving around $5,000 they're going to give to everybody, that ain't shit compared to your everyday life, your living expenses. That $5,000 can be gone within a snap of a finger. So a lot of people were saying, well, I'm going to vote for Trump because he gave us a stimulus check. I don't give a shit what he gave. Just think about the harm and the danger that he's doing. Look at all these planes that are getting into accidents or near accident. We just had a plane here in Chicago, O'Hare, that almost ran into a jet, but the pilot was able to avoid it. That could have been a catastrophe if he would have ran into it. Just here recently, Chicago O'Hare Airport. Also a plane in Atlanta, they had to land the plane because there was smoke all in the plane. And luckily he was able to do a emergency landing. So, and he went and fired all those air traffic control people. We haven't had plane crashes like this since 2009. So don't you think it's odd, ever since he's came back to be the president and fired all these people, now all of a sudden we having problems with the planes? So yeah, we have to look out for one another. Monique says, I love Mel. I love Mel. She speaks her truth always. He told Maurice, you knew Melanie Hope. You knew Melanie Hope, not Melanie Sheree Rogers, right? Melanie let you know you knew Melanie Hope, but you don't know Melanie Sheree Rogers, baby. And Melanie Sheree Rogers, baby, she stands on business. And one thing that bothered me with Martell, what he said, you haven't did any great things under Melanie Rogers. Everything that you done was under Melanie Hope. Well, baby, she's showing you what Melanie Rogers can do, baby, because she's running circles around Melanie Hope. 130 likes and 75 in the chat. Thank you. Right, she let you know you didn't know who Melanie, you didn't know Melanie Rogers, baby, but you finna know her. You finna know her real quick. Melanie Sheree Hope is gone, baby. This is you talking to Melanie Sheree Rogers now. And like she told Maurice, you don't know nothing about me. You haven't been around me. The only time they're around Melanie is when they have to film, and they try to put so much that, you know, they talk to each other all the time, you know, and things like that. And like one thing that Destiny said on the show, excuse me, on the reunion, Carlos asked her, so do you talk to any of your castmates when you're not filming? No, she said, do you talk to Maurice when you're not filming? She says, I talk to everybody. You don't talk to everybody because you don't talk to Melanie Sheree Rogers. So who is everybody? You don't talk to everybody. Yes, that macho mind, that's really helping me with you know, I be forgetting stuff and like a little brain fog, but those macho mind, I take 3, sometimes 4. They really help. I also take the ashwagandha for relaxation and sleep. Also, as they were saying on TikTok, that the ashwagandha helps with weight loss, like in your face and your body weight and stomach. I didn't know that. It was some people on there that said they've been taking like 3 to 4 of them a day, and it helps with you know, weight gain and losing weight. And this is all alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only. It worked for the young man who was taking it. Also, I know the vitamins in the apple cider vinegar ones. I take 3 to 4 of those a day. That also helps with weight loss. Now, I know that the apple cider vinegar goldies help with weight loss, the red ones. I also have the magnesium. I think it's magnesium. I hope I'm saying that right. I have that one as well. So I have ashwagandha, apple cider vinegar, macho mind, and magnesium. Magnesium, I have those. I have the 4. You know, so I just, you know, just telling you my experience with them. The macho mind, I should have got another bottle, but I will go on Melody's page and order me another bottle. Magnesium and the ashwagandha, both of them say for relaxation, but the ashwagandha will get you really relaxed and get you sleepy. Let's see here. She needs to take her tail to Washington where all that mess goes on. Yeah, Tiffany Henyard, she is a sister. I showed you guys her. She just, baby, when I say ghetto, I have never in my 50 years of living seen a ghetto black woman get on TV that's empowered and act like this before in my life. Now, if y'all have seen some, let me know in the chat. I have never. I have never. But yes, honey, she right now she's hitting the ear that she has lost. And watch what I tell you. She's going to be trying to sue and say that they cheated. Watch what I tell you. Tomorrow tomorrow or sometime this week she's going to be trying to do a recall and recount a recount. But she didn't even get 1,000 votes. She got only 500 votes, and those were the elderly people, mostly that and her family members and people, you know, that kiss her butt that voted for her. But other than that, no. She only had 500 votes, and Jason House had the other 88%. I wanted to talk to y'all to see. Oh, let me go to this here. Also, we're going to talk about Dr.Heavenly. She is also, she has Funky Dineva trying to help her, where they asking for her to be canceled because of the homophobic stuff she had said. So they're asking for her to be canceled. How do you guys feel about that? I think I think this is her. me see. She is trying to apologize. Funky Dineva, I was trying to find that one where he is trying to defend her, saying that that she is not homophobic. So it looks like also, well, let me let y'all see this. Also, they were saying that they don't know if Dr. G and Sweet Tea are coming back. They don't know if they're coming back. Okay, here we go. This is Harlem, guys. Let me let y'all look at it. It's a really good show, guys. So I want you guys, if y'all haven't seen it, I want you guys to see it. This is Harlem. It's really good. So so we're already out to season 3. It's really good. So I want to see another clip here. So like I said, this is a really good show right here. If you haven't watched it, I encourage you guys to watch it. It's really good. I know some people on my some people in the chat, they have watched it, they like it. I do as well. I love it. So if you have not watched Harlem, I encourage you guys to watch it. I know it's so many shows that we have to watch. It's a lot. It is a lot, guys. This is another part of it here. When Megan Good gives birth to her daughter. Like I said, guys, it's really good. I watch it on Prime, so it's really good. I'm just trying to see if I can see another. Just trying to see if I could see. Yep, these are the ladies here. Here go the other one here. Yep, so this is real good. So these are the characters here. Yep, so if you guys have not seen that, I encourage you guys to watch it. It's really good. Have anyone else seen Harlem? You said cancel her. Okay, I didn't see that petition. A lot of people saying they were thinking about what Dr.Heavenly had said. How do Andy feel about it? She sure has, Deidre. Yeah, so let's get into that. I wanted to let y'all see that what they had said. Let me get into that here. I think that I think they feel like the cast has went against them. So let's take a look at this.
That was offensive, but it didn't trigger me. Like, what really triggered me was, her saying that, she left me and all that, that was doing too much. I let her run all over me for years and say all sorts of things for years. And now I'm out of that situation. I just want to keep moving forward. And, it's time for them to just leave me alone. People will say, well, why did I come back? Well, I definitely didn't come back for her or to be in her circle. I came back because I got friends. And, I enjoyed this space and just never expected a real button to be pushed. And I didn't even know that button could be pushed, quite frankly. But, with all the things I had going on and, all the injustices that I've had to sustain, particularly with this person, and then I'm just coming away from the most unjust situation that I could imagine at work. I just really wasn't in the mood to take no more bullshit. That's just kind of where I was coming from.
Right, and here you got somebody that, doesn't really have nothing to lose. Someone that's, mouthy, trying to get your attention, and, we just don't really care. But I think that's a double standard that, like, a woman can't come out at a man, and a man should be able to defend himself, regardless, with his words. And so if you cannot take that, and if you're going to come at someone and disrespect them, expect someone to go, they're going to defend themselves, whether it's a man or a woman, and you have the right to do that. And so, I hate this whole double standard. And so that's why, like, I've been trying to figure out how to navigate everything, because it's like, of course, in this group, they love to play victim, and, she loves to play victim. And so my mindset is, if you come at her, it's going to make it seem one way, allow me to do that.
The issue is, though, it really comes down to, I have real trauma from that relationship. And see, I think that's something that you don't truly understand, like the trauma that I have from that relationship. And, I don't want to go into the details of all the things that I endured, but it's a lot of trauma in this relationship. And, in spite of all that trauma, I tried to stay positive and spin things in a positive way. And I've taken the heat, and I've taken a lot of beatings, in terms of the things that she said, the way that my character has been demeaned, and the way that I have been spun as a person, and so, I took all that. And then, on top of that, I was more than fair, financially, with the divorce and everything. And, I just kind of like, I just tried to be the biggest person I could be in that situation, because, I know that this person has certain, I don't even want to get in. I just know that I had to get out. And, here I am, I've made it out. I'm living a good life. I'm wishing everybody well. I'm back in with the guys. And then all of a sudden somebody just in a state comes at me with some trash on the wrong day after I've been through the wrong thing, and it pressed the button. I reacted, and and I don't feel like I did wrong by reacting, but I feel like it really wasn't something that would have even affected me maybe on another day, because at the end of the day, I know what this person would do, and but I was in a vulnerable state. I spoke my mind. It was my truth, and even to this point, I don't regret it, because I didn't say anything wrong. I didn't say anything untrue. But at the end of the day, would I have said it if I hadn't been in such a state? I don't know. Don't know and don't really care.
I think that you did a really good job anyway. Like, it took you a while to get to that point. So and they've said it numerous times that they don't really know her like that. She only comes around when cameras are around. And so, like, it's always in a weird dynamic for me coming into the lady group, because, I kind of feel like at one moment, they embrace me or were trying to get me to be on the show. And then all of a sudden, whenever now they've made up with Quad, it just seems like now, they want to be nasty and disrespect me. What were your feelings when you heard your ex say that she wanted to throw you guys a baby shower?
That was offensive, but it didn't trigger me. Like, what really triggered me was, her saying that, she left me and all that, that was doing too much. I let her run all over me for years and say all sorts of things for years. And now I'm out of that situation and I just want to keep moving forward. And, you know, it's time for them to just leave me alone. People will say, well, you know, why did I come back? Well, I definitely didn't come back for her or to be in her circle. I came back because I got friends and, you know, I enjoy this space and just never expected a real button to be pushed. And I didn't even know that button could be pushed, quite frankly. But, you know, with all the things I had going on and, you know, all the injustices that I've had to.
Okay, guys, how do you feel about what Dr. G has said? Do you think that Quad push the button with him? Oh, yes. Yes, she was, Patricia. Yes. Hello, D-Truth. Judy says they need to leave this show for the sake of their marriage. Okay. Linda, 133 likes, 66 in the chat. Okay. Let's not forget, Heavenly called him a pedo last year. Of course, she apologized and took it back. She needs to be canceled. Yes, she does, Planner Baby. And Sweet Tea should leave the show. I would. Yeah, they should leave the show for their marriage. All right, Kelly, you're watching Harlem as well. Anybody else watching Harlem? Quad did push his button. Yes, I think Quad was kind of tipsy. I am pro Dr. G and Sweet Tea. Always Quad is a non-factor. Okay, Gloria, welcome. Okay. Yes, Mama. Who in the right mind? In their right mind? We stay to the ex-husband's new wife that I want to plan you a baby shower. Now I will admit, because y'all know I like Quad, that was wrong for her to say that she's going to plan them a baby shower when they're not cool like that. So I agree. Yes, Sonya, Quad was drunk. Yes. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. So we all in agreement that we're going to be reviewing Beyond the Gates. It comes on every day. So every day we're going to review it. So the first episode, which I said was Danny is having a hard time dealing with Billy, her ex-husband, marrying her friend Haley. So they're trying to deal with that, the family. And when it was going off, she did slap Haley. Today, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I'm going to get through that part when I get off the phone. Off of the internet here. And then also I'll be ready for part 3 because it comes on 1 o'clock here, Central Standard Time. So I'm on Central Standard Time, so it comes on at 1 o'clock here. So I will get to watch the other part of that tomorrow. So every day we're going to be talking about Beyond the Gates. If you have not seen it, it's on Paramount and also on CBS, so y'all can watch it. So I'm going to get through that. Also, I do want to talk about surviving Lake Lanier. We want to get to that as well. So I'm going to talk about that tomorrow as well. Also, I want to talk about Harlem. Drop it in the chat if you guys watch Harlem. Drop it in the chat if you guys watch Harlem. So my thing with surviving Lake Lanier so far is that the lady Chelsea, she was spared. She didn't drown or anything like that. She said the ancestors helped her to get to shore. But my question is, why are the other people that are why are the other people drowning there? Is it just certain people that they will save and certain people they won't? I'm trying to understand that part. Like you guys know, Usher's stepson drowned there, and he was African American. So I'm trying to figure out: do they just save some people, or do I don't know what the story is about that. Where she said that that we shouldn't be afraid to go to Lake Lanier because our ancestors are there. So yeah, I know the original name is it Oscarville? Like Oscarville. That's the original name of the town that was drowned out. All the black people were drowned out, were flooded out, and that's how they came to have Lake Lanier. So all of that town is flooded underneath the lake of Lake Lanier. Now the town is still there; it's just under the water. Like Chelsea said, when she did go down there, she seen like regular trees that were still down there from the water being on top of the town. So it's all type of stuff down there that, roads and everything, because it was a town. So if you guys have not watched, let me see. And another thing, guys, I do want to thank you guys so much for sending me information to my inbox about different stuff that's going on. I very much appreciate that. Very much. Let me see. Let me see here. All right, let me go to my inbox. Sonia, she always send me something. I very much appreciate that as well. Yes, Sonia. It's 3 seasons. Is it going to be a 4th season? Let me take a look. Give me just a second, guys. Let me go to my inbox here. Let me see. Sonia has sent me something else for Black History. Let me let y'all hear this. Sonia, thank you so much. I wanted y'all to see this. Sonia sent this to me. One of my tea drops. I very much appreciate you guys. If y'all got anything, send it to my inbox on Instagram. I would very much appreciate it. So we're going to do a little Black history here.
Reality. But one Black woman changed the game. Meet Maggie Lane Walker, the first Black woman to own a bank in the U.S., and the reason thousands of Black families built generational wealth. Born in 1864 to formerly enslaved parents, she grew up seeing Black families trapped in poverty. She joined the Independent Order of St. Luke, a Black mutual aid society, and realized if we don't control our own money, we will never control our future. In 1903, she made history by launching St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, the first Black woman-owned bank in the U.S. She gave loans to Black families when white banks refused them. She helped Black businesses open and thrive. She hired Black women as accountants, managers, and leaders, something unheard of at that time. She turned nickels into dollars and dollars into Black generational wealth. Of course, racists tried to shut her down, but she didn't just survive, she expanded. She merged her bank with others to form the Consolidated Bank and Trust, the largest Black-owned bank of its time. Even during the Great Depression, when banks were collapsing, her bank survived. And when illness left her paralyzed, she ran the bank from a wheelchair, proving she was unstoppable. Maggie Lena Walker didn't just start a bank, she started a movement. She proved that Black people could control their own wealth. She made home ownership possible for thousands. She showed that Black women can run the economy, and her impact is still felt today. Imagine walking into a bank ready to buy a home or start a business, only to be told, no, not for you. For Black Americans in the early 1900s, this was reality, but one Black woman changed the game. Meet Maggie Lena Walker, the first Black woman to own a bank in the U.S., and the reason thousands of Black families built generational wealth. Born in 1864 to formerly enslaved parents, she grew up seeing Black families trapped in poverty. She joined the Independent Order of St. Luke, a Black mutual aid society, and realized if we don't control our own money, we will never control our future. In 1903, she made history by launching St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, the first Black woman-owned bank in the U.S. She gave loans to Black families when white banks refused them. She helped Black businesses open and thrive. She hired Black women as accountants, managers, and leaders, something unheard of at that time. She turned nickels into dollars and dollars into Black generational wealth. Of course, racists tried to shut her down, but she didn't just survive, she expanded. She merged her bank with others to form the Consolidated Bank and Trust, the largest Black-owned bank of its time. Even during the Great Depression, when banks were collapsing, her bank survived. And when illness left her paralyzed, she ran the bank from a wheelchair, proving she was unstoppable. Maggie Lena Walker didn't just start a bank, she started a movement. She proved that Black people could control their own wealth. She made home ownership possible for thousands. She showed that Black women can run the economy, and her impact is still felt today. Imagine walking into a bank ready to buy a home or start a business.
Did y'all know that? I did not know that. I did not know that that this woman was that there was a Black lady who started a bank. She was the first Black woman to own a bank, Maggie Lena Walker. I did not know that. Did y'all know that? I did not know a Black woman owned a bank. I did not know that. So thank you to Sonia for sending that to me. I very much appreciate it. Okay, so season 3. Hello, Lanier. Sonia said there's another lake here in Georgia. A couple was on the lake. The woman was found, but the man is still missing. Really? Oh, wow. I wonder, is there any history behind that as well? Okay. And let me know, guys, did y'all know that that there was a Black woman who owned a bank? I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Let me see this one here. Let's see. Let me share this with you guys as well.
Like those ladies.
Yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
So I know you don't know, but I got caught up into the Matrix.
Okay.
And I turned on my TV and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show. And they were on a cast trip.
Okay.
And here comes Apollo.
Okay.
Joining them on the trip.
He's not a doctor. Okay.
Yeah. With his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's not a doctor.
Who's not a doctor either. Right. And
Phaedra's
so
not a doctor.
And so Heavenly, who is a doctor, invited Apollo and his wife. So they're walking up. So then we cut to Phaedra in her confessional, and she's like, yeah, this is the woman that my husband was cheating on me with.
Okay.
Wow.
So then we see, like, Sheree, I think that's her name, is the wife. And then we have Quad, who used to be married to a doctor, Greg, who is now married to someone else.
Yes.
On the show.
Sweet Tea or something.
Yes. And then now Quad is there with her new boo.
Okay.
Okay. So we have all of these exes and all of this mess. And I'm typically here for the mess because, you know, I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So I am here for the mess.
Yes.
Not this mess. I was kind of like feeling bad for Phaedra. I felt like this is, from a producer standpoint, like, this is too much. We didn't cross the line. It's just too much.
So, like, did they blindside her?
Like that, from what I understand, behind the scenes, she knew Apollo was coming, but not the wife.
Okay.
And I think because Apollo was at the reunion last year, but with her. So I think,
oh, right.
Okay. Yeah. So I think she was cool with that, but not like you're bringing the wife.
Why is
why is Apollo there?
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of produced. It just, I literally said no more. But let me tell you what I don't love. Married to Medicine.
Oh.
So I like those ladies.
Yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
So I know you don't know, But I got caught up into the Matrix.
Okay.
And I turned on my TV and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show. And they were on a cast trip.
Okay.
And here comes Apollo.
So, how do y'all feel about what she's saying? She's saying the show is too messy. That Gazella, how do you say her name? Gazella, I think. Let's see here. Hello, Gloria and Lanier. Hello. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, do you think Married to Medicine is getting too messy with they bringing the exes onto the show and people who don't have anything to do with Married to Medicine? Why is Apollo there? He's not a doctor or anything. He's Phaedra's ex, so why is he there? And then why would they bring the girlfriend that he was cheating on Phaedra with on the show? I don't like that. That's too messy. Even with Quad and her boo on their king, that's messy. They're not Married to Medicine anymore. It's like a lot of these shows are going in the direction of Love and Hip Hop to me, with the messiness. And these are women in their 40s and 50s with the mess. It's too messy. I don't think Quad should be on Married to Medicine or her boo, or Phaedra and Apollo. They, Phaedra is an attorney, and she's no longer married to Apollo. So I don't know why they bring these people to the show. I don't know if they want a cat fight or they want it to be messy. What do you guys think? Why are they bringing these people on here? Pamela Queen says it's messy. 140 likes and 65 in the chat. Thank you. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Pamela. Yeah, everyone is still talking about the last episode. Let's see. Casilla wouldn't know because her ex-husband Jamal Bryant not too long married her younger lookalike. Yes, I saw that too, and I also saw him preaching about he ain't scared of nobody. So I said, okay, all right. But see, a lot of older men marry these younger men, and when they get old and get sick, these younger women ain't gonna stay around to help you at all. They gonna be out. They not gonna be sitting there treating you like no baby. They gone. I remember this one show I was watching, husband and wife. So he divorced his wife for a younger woman. He got really ill and sick, and the younger wife divorced him. And you know that his wife that he cheated on with and treated so bad for the younger wife went back and took care of him. Went back and take care of him. That's something like a Diary of a Mad Black Woman to me. But this was in real life here, that the wife had to go back and take care of him because he had nobody. The younger wife had left him. So he couldn't do anything for himself. And the first wife, she had kids by him. So, she felt sorry for him. So she went back and helped him. Pamela said, I'm glad Phaedra left in the jet. Yes. We just saw Phaedra at Mardi Gras. She was dressed up. She looked really good. Sonia said Apollo will follow Phaedra to Real Housewife of Atlanta. I think so. I think he's still in love with Phaedra. But if you still in love with Phaedra, why did you do all this stuff to her, cheat on her with this woman? I don't get it. I did want to show another thing here from Lake Lanier as well. Sonia, she sends me a lot of stuff, and I do appreciate that a lot. She sends me a lot of stuff. Oh, let's see this one here, guys. This looks really interesting. Oh my God. I want to show y'all this here. This is really interesting.
grab their boat and head out to a Georgia lake to celebrate his birthday. But they never returned.
We're rebuilding a story that we don't know the ending to.
They found her body the next day floating, still clutching on to her cell phone. But he is nowhere to be found, missing now for almost 3 weeks.
We are doing everything we can to provide closure to the family.
The clues left in the boat that rescuers say were unusual, and what was found near her floating body that has authorities scratching their heads. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. There has been a widespread search happening for weeks now to figure out what happened to this man, Gary Jones, who was out on February 8th with his fiancee, Spelman College math instructor Joycelyn Wilson. They were at Lake Oconee, about 75 miles east of Atlanta in rural Putnam County, Georgia. They were seen on surveillance video separately at a gas station and their hotel before they met up to celebrate Jones's 50th birthday together on his small boat. But as the sun was setting that evening, something bad happened, something that the sheriff's office has been trying to make sense of. What lies in the lake?
I don't know if we will ever know.
A Spelman College instructor and her fiance, a high school teacher and a coach, they grab their boat and head out to a Georgia lake to celebrate his birthday. But they never returned.
We're rebuilding a story that we don't know the ending to.
They found her body the next day floating, still clutching on to her cell phone. But he is nowhere to be found, missing now for almost 3 weeks.
We are doing everything we can to provide closure to the family.
The clues left in the boat that rescuers say were unusual, and what was found near her floating body that has authorities scratching their heads. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
They have lakes there that now this is weird. They have these lakes there. What the heck is going on? Love with her money. Apollo wants his family back. Okay. So Apollo wants his family back, you guys think? Okay. Now this one here, Sonia sent to me, is another lake in Georgia. Now these Black people have went missing. Spelman professor and the woman was found floating on top of the water with her cell phone still in her hand, and they can't find the man nowhere. So they said it's been 3 weeks and they can't find the man, but they found the woman. Do y'all think there was any foul play in this at all? Y'all think it was any foul play at all? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. If y'all think it was any type of foul play at all. All right, guys. So we have, what we on going on 2 hours and 9 minutes. Talking about different things. So how do you guys like it so far that we're talking, we're getting off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We're getting on to bigger and better things. Let me know how y'all like the channel, the direction that it's going in. Let me know how you guys like, that we're not talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville anymore. We're trying to take the channel in a different direction. Tell me what y'all think in the chat. Even if we get off of the live, if y'all can drop it in the chat to tell me how you guys like the direction of the channel, where we're trying to move on to different things that are going on in the world. Let me know, what you guys think. Son, you said you think it was foul play? You think somebody did something to him on the boat? Let's see here. All right, so we got that. We got that information. That information there. Wait a minute here. Let's see here. Just want to see what else do we got going on here. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about this. It's a lot of trafficking going on, guys. So be mindful of different things. There's a lot of trafficking going on. There were 90 people in here, 90 people that were in this house. Let me let y'all see this. There were 90 people in this house, y'all. 90.
Children found huddled in two separate areas, some in need of food, water, and medical care. Police say the discovery came hours after a kidnapping tip from a possible relative of one of those rescued. SWAT teams then entered the house after a few hours, staking it out. Some neighbors tell me they saw one woman taken into custody and thought only 2 people lived here.
I've never seen anything out of the ordinary in that house, ever. It's always very clean outside, very well taken care of. So it's surprising.
Homeland Security Investigations, or HIS, confirms it's working with HPD to investigate what it calls a suspected stash house. Right now, there's no information regarding where the men and women originated or what may have been planned for them.
More than 90 people discovered inside one home. Some of the people found saying they hadn't eaten in quite a while.
Houston police say a typical 2-story home in this Southwest Houston neighborhood hid a secret until this morning.
When we got into the house, we realized that there were over 90 people inside.
More than 90 people, made up of about 5 women, 85 men, but no children, found huddled in 2 separate areas, some in need of food, water, and medical care. Police say the discovery came hours after a kidnapping tip from a possible relative of one of those rescued. SWAT teams then entered the house after a few hours, staking it out. Some neighbors tell me they saw one woman taken into custody and thought only 2 people lived here.
So they have 90 people that are living in a house. $90 people in a house. What the heck? Look, y'all. These people need to stay off these rugs, y'all. These people need to stay off these rugs. The people are asleep on stage. Look at this. Birdman and Lil Wayne, they need to retire. They need to retire, y'all. This ain't good. This ain't good. Let me show y'all. Where did it go? Birdman was asleep on the stage, y'all. Where did he go? Oh my goodness. I just had this. They had Birdman sleep on the stage. Here go another one, y'all. Southwest plane just misses hitting private jet on airport runway. Now, I don't know what the heck going on here. Look at this. This is a plane, and this is another one. So this plane, Southwest, could have hit here. Look at this. I don't know what's going on here, guys, with the planes. Just look at it. This was 10 hours ago. So there's no traffic control in the air. I don't know what's going on here. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me stop sharing this with y'all. Yes, so we almost had another accident, guys, with the plane here. We almost had another accident. Another accident here. God, okay, JJ. Well, I can't play that music, but Wait a minute. I wanted to okay, here we go, guys. I want to show y'all this. The rappers are asleep on the stage, y'all. I don't know if it's the lean or what's going on here, but this is he is asleep on the stage, y'all. Look at Birdman. Is he on some type of rugs? The man is. How do you stand up and the music is as going and you on stage supposed to be performing and you sleep? I'm confused. If you know you done took some rugs, you need not to be on stage, sir. You need not to be on stage, sir. Sir. Yeah, they look. Birdman caught sleeping mid-show. Fans couldn't help but notice Birdman looked a little too relaxed. Now you know that's a shame. The people are falling asleep on the stage. Let's see here. Okay. How do y'all feel about all these 90 people that was up in this house? I saw that too, Sonya, where a video where the air traffic control asked a Spirit plane not to take off, but it took off anyway. Yes, the air traffic control, their pilots, I guess, ain't listening to the people. They doing what they want to do. That's what they're doing what they want to do. You know, if they're asking you not to take off and you take off anyway, that's endangering the himself and the other people that are on the plane. So I don't know if, you know, like I said, one I showed you guys before where one of the pilots were drunk and getting ready to fly a plane and they smelled the alcohol on his breath. And the stewardess them, they contacted, I guess, the police in the airport. They had to come get the pilot off the plane. They took him to jail for DUI. Sure did. Took him to jail for DUI. So we got to be mindful, you know, to look at the pilot and stuff when we get on the plane now. I don't know what the hell this world coming to. Ever since this orange man then took over, it's been nothing but chaos. Chaos. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do, guys, with these people that's on these planes. And guys, remember, if you're not a subby, we would love to have you as a T-drop over here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please think about subscribing and becoming a T-drop. We are critical thinkers over here. We can, you know, put what we feel in the chat. We don't have to agree with each other. That's what makes the channel different. We can agree to disagree. So if you're not a subby, we would love to have you as a T-drop. Also, think about becoming a member. I will be putting up a members post sometime tomorrow, or I might have a short live for the members tomorrow. I'm trying to see which one I'm going to do. So we'll see tomorrow. All right, and guys, if you have not watched Beyond the Gates, watch it so we can talk about it tomorrow. Also, if you have not watched Harlem, try to watch that as well, because we're trying to get out of the, you know, I know we've been into Love and Marriage Huntsville for 9 seasons, but we need to move on. Melanie is gone. So we need to, you know, try to move on and look at different things. Beyond the Gates is, looks like it's going to be good. Harlem was good. We're talking about Lake Lanier. I'm done watching that, so I want to talk to you guys about that. I do want to see the aftermath of Tiffany Henyard to see if she is going to call Jason House and congratulate him, which I don't think she's going to do because she's a hater, and I don't think she's going to do it. But 88% of the people in that township voted for him, and she only got 500 votes. So I don't think she will concede to him. Hopefully she will, but I don't think she's going to do it. Oh, we got a new thing here. They said Henyard is out. So I guess they're putting it on the news now. Let's see. Yep, they got it on here. Give me just a second. Yep, they have it on here. Let me just show y'all what's going on. So they have the results in. Push play on here.
Are going to the polls in several suburbs today, including South Suburban Dolton. That's where a series of political scandals rocked that community and are now at the forefront of this election. NBC5's V Win joining us live in Dalton tonight, talking to voters and asking them what's important to them going into this race. V?
Stefan, we've been talking to voters at 4 different polling locations, including here at Diekman Elementary School. Some of them were very comfortable talking about their candidate and showing their support. Others not so much and did not want to talk about their candidate. But in the end, telling us that all that matters is that they did their civic duty. Some residents in the village of Dolton headed to the polls this afternoon, casting their ballots in what they're calling a crucial election.
Everybody is ready for change, ready for change. It's too much going on.
Any other time I would have passed it up, but I had to come out for this one.
Incumbent Mayor Tiffany Henyard is running against Dolton trustee Jason House. The two ran on the same ticket in the last general election. Henyard, who calls herself super mayor, has been under investigation, facing allegations of misusing taxpayer funds. She lost her bid for Thornton Township supervisor in December. Then in January, a fight broke out at a township meeting involving Henyard, her allies, and critics.
The antics on the township, that fight that broke out, was unacceptable to the residents.
A little bit embarrassing. I can say that.
Both candidates were out and about this morning trying to drum up last-minute support. Henyard says she is confident she will keep her seat.
I think people should do their research before they judge. I've always given back to my community. I always done what's right for my community. And I think today the people will stand with their mayor.
Henyard says she is running for re-election to continue working for the people of Dolton. Her challenger is calling for more accountability and transparency.
We're going to bring what we call changing the narrative of Dalton. We're going to bring community. We're going to work with one another. We're going to stop insulting people and really do things responsibly.
Residents here say they want unity for their community. All they can do now is wait for the results.
We need more unity for parties to work together for one goal.
You got your voice. You can't talk about people who don't vote and they complain. But if you vote, you have a voice.
Now, Cook County Clerk Monica Gordon telling us they're seeing a higher voter turnout this election compared to what it was 4 years ago. Polls will close tonight at 7. The winner of this race will face off with independent Cassandra Hobson. And that is the very latest in Dalton. I'll send it back to you.
Thank you so much, V. We'll wait for those results to come in. Several municipalities were holding primary elections today.
One race where there could be a political shakeup is the village of Dalton. NBC5's Regina Waldrop live from one of the polling places to give us an update. Regina.
Stefan, the polling place here, of course, and throughout Dalton, they close at 7. And what we're seeing here, a lot of people still showing up to vote this evening. Now, earlier today, I talked to a Cook County election judge, and he says so far things were going very smooth on this day. And I also talked to the Cook County clerk, and she says that, nothing was happening here, but there is a slight uptick in the number of people who are voting. It's election day in the village of Dalton, and it could be a pivotal primary for this suburb.
Any other time I would have passed it up.
All right, guys. So we all know Jason House won. So maybe Tiffany's going to move, somewhere else and try to run for mayor. But I don't think that's going to happen either, because everybody been seeing this woman. This woman has been on the world news, so I don't think she's going to be able to go anywhere else and get a mayor job or supervisor. I think she's messed up her reputation, so she's not going to be able to get another job like that anymore. She was making over $300-some thousand a year, and that wasn't good enough for her. She had to go rip off her people. That's everything I say on my channel is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. So she's not going to go nowhere else to make that type of money ever. All right, Linda. Yes, you have a blessed night, and I thank you so much for modding for me, you and Lady Pooh. Yes, guys. So you can also look at it as well. Tiffany, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard is out, and Jason has won the primary. So he just has to go. He just has to go up against one more person, and this is, I think her name is Cassandra, but I think they've had enough. Dalton, I think Jason's going to win as well, but Tiffany Henyard is out. Thank God they can get some peace and quiet, because every day Dalton, Illinois is on the news with some shenanigans of Tiffany Henyard and her married boyfriend. So I know they're glad that they didn't get her out of there. I know, and then the town can go back and focus on taking care of the town and not with they have the news reporters there. All type of people be there every day, and she puts on a clown show. So I know the people are glad that she's out and Jason House is in. They got, some trustees. I think they got one or two new trustees. So that's going to be good as well for the town of Dolton and for Thornton Township. So that'll be good as well. They got some new people, and they got Tiffany Henyard out of there. Now they can go and look and see what the mess she done made or what she's been hiding. So now they're going to be able to see all that information. All right, guys. Well, that's all I had for today. Like I said, if you get a chance, watch Beyond the Gates. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're moving on, guys. We're moving on from Love and Marriage Huntsville to new content, talking about new things. We're moving on from the toxic. Love and Marriage Huntsville. If Melody has anything out, I will talk about her. And anything else going on in the street. But I'm trying to take the channel in a new direction. So that's where we're moving on to. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the channel going in a different direction with some more positive things. Also, if you're not a subby, we would love to have you at the Tea Drop. And if you're not a member, we would love to have you as a member as well. Also, follow me on my other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Drop the Tea. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, and be safe.